Hey guys, in this clip from the Biblical Conference, Dr. Barber explains in a Q&A session why Judas' successor was chosen by lots. Enjoy.
And the person asking the question pointed out that many Protestants think that the apostles actually made a mistake. Remember, Judas dies, and they appoint a successor to him, and that's before Pentecost. And so they say, well, see, it was before Pentecost. They made a mistake. They didn't really need to do that. They don't appoint a 12th one when other people die. So what's going on? And then they added, and wasn't it obvious that this isn't the case? Because you wouldn't pick an apostle by casting lots, right? What's this, throwing dice? You know, what's going on here? Holy craps? Right? This is not how you pick an apostle, is it? This doesn't seem appropriate. Okay, so let's deal with this. First off, it was necessary that there be 12 before the Holy Spirit came down because it was symbolizing God's fulfillment of the promise to Israel. And how many tribes are there in Israel? 12, right? And so there were 12 apostles when the Spirit fell to symbolize the fullness of Israel being saved. Of course, shortly after Pentecost in the book of Acts, we begin to see the mission to the Gentiles. And so it's no longer necessary for the church to only have 12 apostles for the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, why is it that they choose them by casting lots? I really am glad somebody asked this question because I've spent a lot of time looking at this, right? Yeah. Why did they do that? Well, yeah, John's laughing because he knows this is one of my favorite issues. So remember how I've been doing parallels between Luke and Acts? You remember some of them, right? Baptism, Stephen and Jesus. Okay, the beginning of the books begin to Theophilus. What's the first story in the Gospel of Luke? Anybody remember after the prologue, the very first story is what? Zechariah is in the temple. And Luke tells us how he ended up serving in the temple. It fell to him by lot, as the holy crabs, as it was the custom of the priests. If you go back to the Old Testament, and even Luke says this, the way priestly duties were assigned was by a sacred rite of casting lots. So Luke begins his second book. How? By showing how the priesthood of the new covenant is assigned by lot. So the reason the apostles cast lots is because they, my friends, are the first priests. All right? So that's the answer to that question.
If you enjoyed this video, check out the description below for a link to purchase the CD for the conference with all of the talks in their entirety. We've also got more content coming out like this each week, so be sure to subscribe to receive all of that. Thanks for watching.